502 patrons. Wait, 520. Sorry, excuse me. Thank you so much, guys. Y'all are the best. And if you want to get a video just like you're about to see right here, join the $15 tier or up of our Patreon, and you get one free request a month. But you better hurry because it closes for the month in about a week, maybe 8 days. But you can also send it in via PayPal. Just takes a little bit longer. But we'd love to have you. See you there. Well, I'm glad that I checked Wikipedia before I did this, because there's a 50-second prelude that goes into this, and I wouldn't have caught that without it. So thank you, Wikipedia. Sorry for talking so much crap. Hi, guys. Welcome to Lee Reacts. I hope everyone's having a good day. I know I am. It's one of those days, right? We're back with Chicago. We're going back to Chicago 9. This is the last album, unfortunately, to feature Terry. And this song is Little One. This is a request from our patron Maureen. She requested that we do Little One. I saw that there was that other prelude part, so I just added that on there. It's sang by Terry, and apparently people think it's him singing about his daughter. It was written actually by Danny Seraphine, so I don't know exactly if that is something to do with it too. I don't know. I guess we'll see. And I know you guys always inform me. You all are the most knowledgeable community. I'll say fan base. The most knowledgeable community on here, and fan base for Chicago, for all these bands. Y'all know so much. It's crazy. I'm honestly in awe of the just collective knowledge that we've gained by being together and by talking about this music and listening to it and experiencing it over again, or for the first time in my case, you know. I think it really does draw upon a lot of conversation that needs to be had between people, because we've kind of lost the ability to communicate, and maybe music can help. Maybe music can help. If you want to subscribe, help brother out, click that icon right below my face. I'd really appreciate it. If you leave a like and a comment too, I'd appreciate it even more. I'll link my Chicago playlist up there if you want to go listen to other stuff. All right, here we go. Prelude, Little One. 3, 2, 1, go.
Lying here as the morning light shines in, can't believe the reflections from within. To look at your face takes me to that reminds me of the lovely lady I once loved.
That was a nice prelude. What year is this one? 1977.
Little one, it's so nice to have you near me, to feel once again the love you bring here. Oh, my little one, I am sorry for the pain you felt. Say the
Danny's finesse is crazy. Great fundamentals.
Say the word, and Daddy will make it disappear. Oh, little one, bring your love here.
It's a special song, man.
Oh, little one, I need you near, my little one. Don't live in fear of the future, 'cause I will always be there. Oh, little one, then let your love flow, oh, my precious one. Like a flower you'll grow, little one. Someday you'll have your own little one, and you will always be there. Oh, yeah.
Almost like see them growing up right now in like fast motion.
Yeah, girl, I love you. You're my little one, and I love you so. I just thought I'd let you know that if you're ever in any trouble, you can always come to me and I'll help you out. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Oh, that's what I'm here for.
It's so sad, bro. And it's the last one on the album. So I guess that's Terry's last song, I guess. If this is the last song on the last album he was on, then what a way to go out, though. Singing about the thing that means the most, right? You know, obviously his death was an accident, and it's terrible. But what a legacy! Like I always say about these people, because as someone who feels very deeply, and I don't know, I just ran from those feelings for a very long time. I don't know. It's like I said this about John Lennon the other day. It's like falling in love with somebody but losing them all at the same time, and that's kind of what it is. It's a really hard feeling for me to shake and for me to describe, but you know, it's almost like a melancholy of sorts. It's like it's beautiful music, it's great, but I know that these people are, I don't know, some of them aren't here at all. Some of the most influential ones, especially just in my young career of being on here and listening to music and all that. It's crazy the list of people that I not that I look up to, but I draw inspiration from already, like, you know, from these artists, and they're all mostly gone, you know. There's a few ones here and there that are still kicking, you know, but it's so sad. Like, for an era that is so steeped in musical talent and just generational, I don't know, songwriting ability, like the list goes on and on. Like, it's crazy. Like, just from my channel alone, all the songs I've done from like 65 to, I'll be generous and say 77 or 79 or something like that. Just the wealth in those 14 years, 13 years, however you want to count it, it's mind-boggling. Absolutely mind-boggling. The amount of good music that was released in that time span. And it's almost like the world had to pay up for it. It's almost like y'all had all that music on credit, basically, and now we're paying for it with, like, you know, the rough times with not much good music out there. But in a way, is it not worth it, you know, to achieve glory, but then to pay for it in mediocrity afterwards? Because isn't that the goal, is to achieve glory? I guess so. I mean, as a culture, as a society, all the things that we did back in the 60s and the 70s, they were so monumentous, it seemed like, and this is coming from somebody who's seeing it in hindsight. There was a lot of things behind the scenes happening, behind a lot of the movements that a lot of people didn't know about probably at the time. But I think it was a net positive, I'd say. Even if for alone that movement, just the music alone that came from it, let alone the legislation, all the other stuff that might have come out of all the stuff in the 60s and 70s. The music alone is totally worth it, really is. But I've drawn a lot of inspiration. I've learned a lot already from these artists because I've leaned heavily on them in the past year. Not only for like these videos and stuff, but like just my personal struggles that I go through every day, man. Just listening to music like this, it's so beneficial and so healthy, and it's so good, man. Like, it's so fucking good. And what a beautiful song about no doubt a beautiful daughter, because all daughters are beautiful, and especially to the father. And I love my baby so much. And it's such a hard-hitting line, that you're going to have your own baby one day. And I still feel like a kid. You know what I mean? They say babies raising babies, that's like the bad thing, I guess, for teenage pregnancies and stuff. But I definitely don't feel like a baby because I'm a very big, hairy baby then. But I don't know. I still feel like a kid, like deep down. And I don't know. Like, I look at her and I see so much of myself in her. Like, I already do. And it's scary, honestly, because if I hadn't been humbled by the world like multiple times, I bet y'all couldn't have guessed this, but I probably would be pretty full of myself. But I don't know, man. I'm very grateful for the gift that I've been given, because the alternative is death, basically. If it wasn't for Danica and Cheyenne and Victoria, I wouldn't be here. Like I always say, I was on my way out. I was ready to go, but I didn't have a purpose. It's been 26 years. There's nothing to show for it, except a bunch of track marks on my arm, So having kids saved my life. And I encourage any young person on here, if you can afford it, you think you can do it, it's never going to work like that. It's people always like, oh, I have to wait till this, wait till that. It's always good to be prepared and ready. But when are you ever prepared or ready for anything in life that actually, you know what I mean? You can over prepare for a test and still fail it, like it's not about preparation. It's about having the right mindset in the right environment, because it's not an easy thing in the slightest. It's almost as hard as getting sober. It really is at points. And it's even more frustrating because you see yourself so much in the child that it's like, oh man, I can't imagine how my mom dealt with me. That's how I feel like when I deal with Danica. I'm like, how did my mom do this? But she did, right? And I know that I'm going to, and I'm going to be a great dad. It's the best dad I can be, I'm not going to say I'm going to be great because I don't want to set expectations up too high and fail, but I will say that I'll try my best every day to be an even better father than I was the day before. And sorry for talking so long, but my bad. This is written by Danny Seraphine, sung by Terry Kath. It was the last song that was produced, I guess, for Terry. Robert Lamb on the piano and Hammond organ, Terry Kath on guitar and vocals, Peter C. on bass, James Pankow on trombone, and Walter Parazater on the saxes, flute and clarinet. What's a gluten, Lee? Lee Lonane, or oh god, I probably said that wrong. Lonane, Liel on trumpet, piccolo, trumpet, flugelhorn. Danny Seraphine on drums and percussion, and this is a new one. Ladir De Oliveira on percussion. And then David Walensky did the synthesizer on Little One as well. And that is it. Yeah, the Chicago 9 from 1977. And like I said, it's the last one with Terry. That's very sad. I loved the horns in this, the bass as well, and the drums. The whole rhythm section was funky as hell. And you could tell this is a song written by Danny because the dynamics in it were just so well constructed. From very, very soft to loud, kind of loud, but not too loud, and then back down to soft. And it's a very good soundscape. It was very varied, and I don't know, it had a good widely ranged palette, it felt like. because not only did you have the horns, you had the good rhythm section, you had the minor guitar a little bit underneath everything, and then the really, really good vocals. I mean, Terry's got such a great voice. And man, could he shred. Obviously, this wasn't a shred song. In the Chicago meter, this would be this being guitars only, this being horns only. This is in the middle between horns only in the middle, I'd say. Because there was some guitar in there. It wasn't all horns. And it felt very vocally focused. And it felt like a very atypical Chicago song. But this is coming from somebody who has only listened to like the first album and like 2 songs off Chicago 2 and like 1 song off of this. So what do I know? You know, I mean, don't get your news from me, but I will say that was a fantastic song. Thank you, Maureen. It definitely brought up a lot of emotions and some good talk, obviously. Because I always talk about my babies. I'll sit here and talk your ear off, but I won't sit here and keep you all too long. That was a great track, though. Thank you again. And thank you for watching, guys. Hope you have a wonderful day. If you have any other tracks by Chicago you think I'd like, maybe a full album we should tackle, let me know down below. I'm open to all suggestions on what we should do next. See you later. Oh, see you later.